What's up? So today we've got a full body beginner barbell workout at home. I already made one of these videos that has a handful of moves in there. It's got about 5 moves. This one only has 3 moves, okay? So it's something a little different. I did get a request to do another video, so here it is. It's 20 minutes long, and we're gonna cover everything in today's video. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. You know who it is. It's Frank, certified personal trainer and fitness nutrition coach. On this channel, I'm going to help you move, feel, and look better through mobility, training, and nutrition. Now, as always, if you'd like to go ahead and skip straight to the workout, just click that link down in the description or down in the comment section below, and you can go ahead and get straight to it. So today, we've got a 20-minute workout, all right? It's going to be a total of 12 moves, all right? Each move is 85 seconds long with a 15-second rest break in between. We're going to get a little 15-second warm-up where I'm just drinking water. We're going to get into it, but again, we only have 3 unique moves, okay? So first off, we're going to do a barbell push-up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the harder version, okay? It's still for beginners, but it is just slightly harder, okay? So it's a barbell rolling push-up. We're going to do that on each side. Since it is a little bit harder, I'm just going to show you the regular barbell push-up, and basically it's going to keep our hands in a little bit more of a neutral grip position. Rather than just doing a push-up on the ground, you're basically going to just be doing a kneeling push-up. If you feel a little bit stronger, you can go ahead and get on your hands and feet suspended like in a plank position and do a push-up like that. Again, it's just going to challenge the grip a little bit differently so you can imagine like you're squeezing your chest together. Number 2, we're going to do a Cossack squat, all right? Our legs are going to be out wide. We're going to go to one side and kind of, it's almost like doing a side lunge, except our legs never move. They stay out wide in the same place. And then we're going to do it on the other side, all right? And then lastly, we're going to do a Meadows row. Basically, it's a one-arm elbow out row, but I guess John Meadows, who unfortunately passed away, I think last year, he's the one who really popularized this move. And basically, it's a one-arm row with a barbell. So you can put your barbell into the corner, as I show you here. If you have a corner, you can. The rubber mats that I have here today is completely fine. But if you don't want to jack up your barbell and you spend some money on it, I would just get like an old rag or a towel, put it in the corner of your room or wherever you're at, and then just go ahead and slide that barbell on there. But we're basically going to be doing a one-arm elbow out row. So it's going to kind of hit a little bit of the rear delts and the upper back. Not as much in the middle portion of the lats, but just a little variation. And then we're going to repeat that on each side. So I'm going to take you through today's workout. As always, let's go ahead and grab our water bottles. Let's get hydrated, and we're going to smash today's 20-minute beginner barbell workout. All right, we'll get 15 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Get some water. All right, so we're going to keep it easy at first, and if you're a little bit more advanced, an advanced beginner, I'll show you the next one, all right? So we're gonna do basically a barbell kneeling push-up. So on our knees, wrists over the top of the body, we're gonna drop the body down, elbows out. Now what I like about doing this, instead of like on my knuckles doing a barbell or using dumbbells, look at this. I duck the elbows and I squeeze. So I can really squeeze my chest a lot harder, right? So in this barbell workout, we're getting a push, a pull, and a leg. So we're doing the push, we're getting our chest, dropping down, pressing and squeezing. What I like about this is as I'm pressing, now again, it might be hard. You can get onto the knuckles a little bit. If you have a good grip, you may do that, and you'll bring the elbows out just a little bit on the way down, and then you'll adduct the elbows and bring them in. But if you can get the wrists over the top of the bar. Inhale on the way down, breathe out, and then you're gonna flare those elbows back in and then squeeze the chest, right? So I'm getting a nice contraction, not fully locking out, keeping the shoulder blades back a little bit. So before I even start, drop the shoulder blades, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, okay? Now what I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna show you this rolling push-up, because this is basically gonna be 2 parts here. We're gonna do the push-up again, okay? On the second part, but we have our hands down here to the side. We can come out on one hand, and we're dropping, and then we're pushing, and we're squeezing, we're bringing this back in. So the whole time I'm trying to keep this bar in this neutral grip position. So inhale on the way down, breathe in, drop the body down, exhale, press and squeeze. Definitely a lot harder, okay? It's got a little bit more technique. Obviously, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can go ahead and do it in a regular plank grip position, okay? I'm gonna show you this onto the other side. Again, you can go ahead and repeat that barbell kneeling push-up. Keep working on your knees. If you'd like, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can go ahead and get just into the regular plank position, all right? So basically, same deal for the other side. If you like to try this, knees down, shoulder right underneath the elbow, or wrist underneath the shoulder. And this hand's gonna be generally into the middle of the barbell. You gotta try and control it. So as I come down, I inhale on the way down, I bring this arm out. This may move a little bit, so you're trying to control it the whole time. Nice stretch. Exhale, press and squeeze, all right? I know I said this is for beginners, but this is if you're just a little bit more advanced. So again, inhale on the way down, breathe in, nice stretch, and then you're gonna press and then squeeze and then bring it back up. What I like about that, you're still gonna really feel the chest, but you're bringing that arm out. Again, we can come back to the regular one here, where we're just doing that kneeling barbell push-up. So I'm coming down, inhale, exhale, press and squeeze. Wrap the thumb around the bar, okay? It's a little bit safer. If you have very good bar control, you can keep the thumb over the top and then pressing and squeezing, but honestly, let's go ahead and wrap it. That feels a little bit better for me. So inhale on the way down, breathe in, exhale, press, and then squeeze the chest. Inhale on the way down. I bring those elbows out just a little bit so it doesn't impinge the shoulders as much. Keep those toes pressed down into the ground. Exhale, press, and then squeeze. Again, inhaling on the way down. Breathe in, exhale, press and squeeze. If you don't want to use the barbell, you can just go ahead and keep the wrists straight or flat, or you can use the knuckles, doing the exact same thing, coming down and pressing back up. This is just a little variation, okay? Next, we're gonna do a Cossack squat. So, grabbing the bar, again, always squat, abs very tight. I'm gonna pull and press up over the head. We're gonna place the bar onto the neck, legs out wide, okay? Now, I'm pointing the toes out a little bit. As I'm coming down, we're just gonna do one side. So I'm gonna focus on this right side. You're gonna see on your left, my right. We're dropping to one side. As I'm coming down, my knee is kind of over that heel. I'm pushing my hips and my butt back. I wanna rock these elbows forward here. Now, if your shoulder mobility is a little tight, you may bring these hands out a little bit wider, and then you can come down like this, dropping out to the side. This is really gonna get the inner thighs and the groin, the glutes, and I'm stretching. My foot is still flat. If I didn't have a lot of weight, and if I wasn't using a bar, I might stretch lower, bring the foot up, but keep the feet flat onto the ground. We're dropping. Again, be careful that this knee doesn't go in. Also be careful that you're not putting that knee over the heel or over the toe, and you're not getting onto the toe, right? Feet are out wide, I'm dropping here, boom, sitting into it. And you should feel that sweet spot. Like if you're too close, you'll know it. Like this is way too close, too much pressure on my knee. I gotta go wide enough to where I can drop to that one side, abs tight, and then push, and then come back up. As I come down, I keep that other leg straight, and I'm bending that one leg. Again, generally I'm gonna have my hands here. I just got comfortable resting them there, holding onto the bar, okay? When I'm doing these here, I'm either looking straight, or ideally, you can kind of look your head up, pick a spot at the ceiling, kind of like at a diagonal towards the corner of the ceiling and looking up, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Again, it's very important. If you haven't seen my shoulder mobility video or my shoulder rehab video, you can check that out, because sometimes holding your hands in this position on the bar can get a little tight, so it's important they stay loose. So again, toes pointing out just a little bit, find that sweet spot, and I'm gonna drop to the side. Nice stretch. I pull those elbows forward a little bit. Boom. Got my inner thigh. Boom. Coming up. Squeezing. I'm going to feel the glute a little bit. Definitely getting the glutes on the way down, the inner thigh to groin. Boom. Coming up. And I'm feeling the quad as I'm coming up. Again, inhale, big breath of air. Nice stretch. Looking up. And then coming back down, or coming back up. Inhale on the way down, breathe in, abs are tight, keep that other foot flat, nice stretch, and then coming up. If you can't go as far, you may just go to here and come up, right? We're not using a lot of weight. If you'd like, when we do this second round, you could definitely add some weight to this, but, and like I said, well, I didn't say, but I have a smaller barbell, as you can see here in the B-roll. You may use a smaller bar. It's just a little bit smaller than this. Is a 35-pound bar. What I'm using here is the Rogue Fitness Cerakote barbell. It's 45 pounds, but again, just dropping into it. Nice stretch. This is a really favorite move of mine. I use this a lot in my training right now because it's something a little different from the traditional squatting, lunging, and deadlifting that you might be accustomed to seeing. So good. Nice control. Deep breath of air. Abs very, very tight. Exhale, and we're coming back up. Good. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that Meadows row. So I'm just gonna drop this barbell down, and then I'm just gonna step to the side. I'm gonna have one hand down onto my forearm's gonna be onto the foot, I'm gonna grab onto that bar, my abs are tight, and I'm gonna row out. Now with here, this bar is not gonna move since I have these rubber mats down. It's not gonna move, but like I said, with that B-roll that I have, if you want, you could put this bar into the corner, and that way it won't move as much. And you might just put a little rag down if you do have a nice bar. If it's just a grungy old barbell, use what you got. You can throw it in the corner of any room. So here, get a scapular retraction, retract the shoulder blade, pull that elbow out, abs are tight, okay? My hands towards the edge of the bar, and as my stance is, I'm just about hip width apart here. That bar is coming inside the foot just a little bit, because basically as I row, this is gonna come out, and I wanna squeeze the upper back, getting the rear delts. You can put your hand here and get a little stretch. Sometimes it pulls in the lower back a little bit. If I drop that forearm under my knee, again, I wanna take a little bit of my core out of this. I mean, I'm still keeping my abs and my core very, very tight, but I wanna focus on the back. So that's why I'm kind of dropping the forearm. I'm still gonna feel my legs a good bit. I feel my leg on the hamstring on the front leg. Again, I'm inhaling, scapular traction, retracting that shoulder blade. Nice pull, nice squeeze, bringing it down. Coming right back up, big pull, big squeeze, holding it. Again, try not to shrug. I want you to really try, retract the shoulder blade, squeeze, and pause right there, okay? And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do the same thing onto the other side, all right? So ideally, again, I have my stances about hip width. I get into that lunge position, right? Like I'm doing a lunge, grab that hand. That barbell is gonna be just inside my other foot. Might come forward a little bit, have the bar in between the middle of the feet, my forearm down onto my knee. I'm here. You wanna find that sweet spot where I'm coming up, and I'm bringing my elbow out a little bit. The elbow may tuck back a little bit, but ideally I wanna try and keep this elbow out. Again, I have my elbow on the top of my thigh, boom, and I squeeze. Now see, I'm gonna step in just a little bit more because I can feel I can get a deeper squeeze in the back. So right here, as I'm pulling, I feel my shoulder blade and scapula retracting more. So from here, scapular retraction, I pull and I row. Because right, if I come outside more, I mean, I feel my rear delt. It's like a rear delt row almost, but I don't get a deep squeeze in my back. So I'm gonna come in closer, right? So this is about just a few inches away from my foot. Ball the foot onto the ground, bending the back knee, weight onto my thigh. Pull, squeeze, I pop my chest out, pull my shoulder blade back, my elbow goes out. It's not tucked back, it's not all the way forward, it's rock back just a little bit, right? So here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, scapular retraction first, pull the barbell back, abs are tight. I'm getting a nice row. And again, I have control. I'm not just trying to push the hand out, because if I am, then that barbell is gonna move, right? I wanna keep it stationary, retract and pull, squeeze. I wanna hold that contraction, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through this workout again. I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna do that rolling barbell push-up. Again, if you need to modify, stay onto the knees. We're gonna stay here for 2 sets, so we're gonna crank up the music and we're gonna get through it.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, here I fucking go. Take control of fate now, I control my flow. And I know that I'll be great, how, putting on a show. I know that I'ma stay loud, drowning out the noise. The haters always thinking that they could fucking break me. They're better off eating their own words like pastries. Hate me, and you better find some fucking safety. I'm coming in hot like a bad bitch in pasties. They can't save me, no I ain't lazy, no. But society has me going so crazy, yo. Don't play me, no my mind's hazy, yo. And I'm sick of me feeling this way daily. I'll always live my life till it's over, and I will not forgive those who hold me down. And I will never give up, I'm moving forward. And I will never miss my chance, take it now. And I will always live my life till it's over. And I will never give those who hold me down. And I will never give up, I'm moving forward.
5,
And I will never miss my chance, take it now. might find you control your own mind, hey. You'll be fine, hey. Just take your time, hey. Enjoy the climb, hey. Enjoy the grind, hey. You never really know what's on the other side till you give that shit a try. Know the limit is the sky, hey. Make them take it back, what they said about you. Every time they doubt you, make that shit about you. Forget about the clout, yo. Fuck the word of mouth, yo. Keep your head down, yo. Work until you're found, yo. Fight until you make it, yo. Don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it. Take control, then don't just take it, hey. You can make it happen, you just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain. Head on out and don't look back, yeah. I will always live my life till it's over, and I will not forgive those who hold me down. And I will never give up, I'm moving forward, and I will never miss my chance, take it now. And I will always live my life till it's over, and I will not forgive those who hold me down. And I will never give up, I'm moving forward, and I will never miss my chance, take it now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I will never give up, I'm moving forward, and I will never miss my chance, take it now. My chance, take it now. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Yeah, cold and I'm all alone, yeah. I can't even see shore, yeah. And I got nowhere to go, yeah. Hoping I can stay afloat, yeah. It feels like I've been dreaming, but I know I'm not sleeping. I just need hope. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Yeah, the waves crash, oh so slow. White foam, overload. My mind never knows quite where to go, yeah. And I feel so unknown, misunderstood, alone, miles away from coast, but no one knows yet. Don't know where I'm gonna go. Lost lives overflowed, hoping I could stay afloat. If the future is so bad, tell me why the hell should I hold back? Tell me where to go when everything's back, when it's too dark to see where I'm at. Like, hoping I can stay afloat. I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still, feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. And I recall the past real vaguely. I remember everything they'd say. Maybe thought that I was crazy,
5,
thinking
4,
that one day they'd
3,
see my name.
2,
Love
1.
being a loner, always moving closer. Knew exactly what I wanted to have. Fear of growing older, chip all on my shoulder. unend. I'm losing my innocence, and you don't know my intent. And now you better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. 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 I'm sick of feeling like I just keep chasing, but that'll never be that fast. Just leave me alone, I'll do it on my own, and I will let them know when the lights shine bright. Look pale as a ghost to all those opposed. I'm coming here to show how to live life right. And now I'm
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm losing my innocence, and you don't know my intent. And now you better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you. Better back down, 'cause I'm coming for you.
All right, well, I think maybe the title could have been a little misleading. I know I put beginner barbell workout, but you know, a lot of times when I say the word beginner, you know, I'm trying to come at things with safely, effectively, good, easy range of motion, and if I were starting off. Now, I know I kind of got carried away a little bit, but you know, even if you don't have a barbell, maybe you use a PVC pipe to start off this beginner workout, okay? Now, obviously with that one arm, the metals row there, it might be a little bit light if you're using a PVC pipe. And then push-ups are gonna be challenging. So if you haven't seen it already, check out my beginner push-up tutorial. Watch that, increase the strength in your upper body. The main reason I went 85 seconds of work with a 15-second rest break, it is a little bit more intense like that, but it keeps the workout under 20 minutes. And again, when I create these workouts, I want short, sweet, and effective workouts that you can do to maximize your time. Now, it didn't help, and I'm not trying to make excuses, although I am, that I did blow out and do a lot of chest and shoulders yesterday because I've been trying to step up and make sure I get in my own workouts and also still film this content for you. So yeah, I was struggling and dying through this. My shoulders were getting fried if you couldn't tell. So yeah, the barbell rolling push-ups definitely a little bit harder. Normally I can do those, just kind of rip them out. But again, like I said, shoulders and chest is a little sore, so it was really hard. But if you do those on your knees, it is a little bit easier. So maybe you do one at a time and take 5 or 10-second breaks. Always remember, feel free when you're watching any of my videos, if you have to hit that pause button, or just maybe you don't complete all of the reps and you do 1, 2, or 3 reps and that's it, that's okay, and then go through it. You know, I wanna just kind of slowly teach you as much as I can as we're doing these workouts. Because like I said, I'm gonna have these 100 workouts, and then after that, I'll probably get into more some of those cooking videos. Workouts will be sporadic here and there because I'll have a lot of paid programs and other programs that you can actually do that are guided and have a structure and have a plan. You know, sometimes it is kind of tough doing a lot of these follow-along workouts because you're trying to pick one, you're doing it, you're adding it in, but there's no really clear-cut plan. So obviously, if you're looking for a little bit more and you want to work with me one-on-one, we can go ahead and hop on the phone. We can get a WhatsApp. Doesn't matter wherever you are in the world. We can figure out a time, get on the phone, and we can just eliminate any of your struggles, obstacles, or whatever limitations you may be facing in your fitness journey. So I'll put the link down to the bar that I use. It is a Rogue Fitness bar. I did buy one. I'll have to find a link for it. The right, it's like a little bit of a smaller bar, but also on Rogue, they call it the Bella bar. I'm using a 45-pound bar. You could try it with a 35-pound bar. It is a little bit lighter, and honestly, with that Meadows row, it's not gonna take a lot of weight if you're doing the move correctly. So you may practice with, like I said, a PVC pipe, just something that's almost weightless, or like your broomstick, and practice the form and the technique. Obviously, if you have a bar, great, try and do it, but focus again on that scapular retraction, retracting those shoulder blades. Again, when you're doing those push-ups on the ground, I'll show you the regular way. Basically, it's like doing a knee push-up or like a knuckle knee push-up. So you have your fists, again, scapulars retracted, elbows aren't flared out like crazy, they're tucked down a little bit, pulling the shoulder blades back and pressing, okay? And we have our hands on the bar, keeps our wrists in a more neutral grip position, but again, as you're pressing and squeezing, you can really feel like you're contracting your chest, okay? And then obviously the 𝑘𝑠𝑎𝑘 squat, you may not use a barbell at all, okay? You may just, like I said, keep those legs out wide and do that move because you'll feel it plenty. So maybe try it without the bar at first. If you watch this video all the way through and you're just trying to see what I was doing, try it without the bar. Just practice that move. Get those legs out wide, have that knee over the heel, try and sit in that position, and you'll really feel your thigh and your inner thigh and your groin, all of that open up. So I really hope you enjoyed today's workout. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you never miss any of my content. Click the bell because that's going to notify you whenever I do post my latest videos. And also please share it with a friend or family. Remember, it will really help me out because I want to push this content, as always, to a lot more people that can benefit from a lot of my information. So until next time, I appreciate you being here and I can't wait to see you in the next workout.
I keep on working, got purpose and worth. Music's my cure and this world is my purse. Get rid of this curse with every verse. Of course I've been hurt, but some have it much worse. Leave me alone, get out of my head. Block out the opinions until I am dead. They all go to speak, but you listen instead. Listen some more and you'll cease to regret. I keep on working, I got it on track. You gonna see my name up on the flag. I sail this ship and I'll never come back. I keep this bitch on the line to attack. Never look back, I make a record like Crash. Top of my bracket I smash, I'm like a pack. I'm about to stack it like cash. It's gonna happen so fast. Never change my